What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Uses the downtime to get above. We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Denied up top. Charges in with authority. Oh, whiffs the grab.
Ooh, we can't win them all. Just make sure you learn from your mistakes.
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
KO.
Nicely played around there.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Was looking for that jump attack.
That was crazy.
Gets a little space with the throw. Throw option, always good for the damage. Medium kick hits. Goes for it all, but just misses.
I'm not worried. Just gotta learn a few things, and I'm positive it'll be different next time.
Tomahawk buster.
Okay.
It's there.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here!
Uses the downtime to get above. Goes for the command grab. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Puts one in the pocket. Shows the overhead. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Throws him. What's next?
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. Just needs one more good hit.
Pressure is so intense. Denies the jump in.
Wow!
KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Thunderbird with some Condor Wind. And you thought it hurt before. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 has the meter lead.
They're ready for the anti-air. That jump is too obvious.
They're backed up into the corner,
Oh no, not like this.
experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Gets close for it at this range. Whoa. The super art connects, and it's going to be the kill. Down and out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
Hold back.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
It starts with the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 chases them down,
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
reads their mind, and hits the throw. Life lead opens up.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important.
Just needs one more good hit.
Drive gauge finally recovers. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. It's there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Info for the throw. That's what they came for. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
Tile cannon flash! Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner, there's a wall splatter. They can't do anything, experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Butt smash!
Oh, let's go! Okay, okay, what's the follow-up?
This is a critical moment.
Oh, either player just be
Down and out.
takes the round. Wow!
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Anything off the smash? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Ooh, gets the hit.
At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Just needs one more good hit.
Hits,
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
bags around. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Play cool, big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Butt smash! Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 2 is working with less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Oh, burnout activate!
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Turning it all the way up with the super.
Amazing awareness there.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. You're done.
Takes the round. Wow.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Charges forward. They're trading attacks. This match just started and it can go either. The overhead denied.
That was ridiculous defense.
Player 2 is barely burned, brushes that off, and keeps going. Ooh. Lift off.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
There's the super arm.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Hold it like fresh lunch. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very perilous situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Looking for a hole. The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Buffs up. Bull drive. The stage is set for a comeback. A real test of nerves here. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take overhead, but it won't work? Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1. What's up? Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
That overhead was a bit obvious. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has been using their drive gauge liberally to try and set the pace of this round. We need to find a way to make the most of drive gauge without going too far. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Trying to read each other here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Blocks the heavy round.
Oh, that was a good one.
Brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is a crit experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Oh, this is getting crazy.
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no.
Smart decision there. That chip damage was enough.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep up the momentum. Anything off experiencing burnout?
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're going for the super art? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player two is in a pretty good add some damage and flare with the super. No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. Hey, yo!
Nicely played around there.
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
Player two has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out. All right, what's the plan? Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Impact's a no-go.
I can't believe they blocked that.
They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Sees the overhead coming in, but hits him.
Nice way to close out that round.
You can tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
Was that a button check round or something?
Smart move to stay on guard.
I can't believe they blocked that.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge. Going on the offensive? Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Delivers the pain right to their door. Ooh. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Wow, super hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Needs to find his ult, spin some meters. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nice one.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Player two doesn't have a lot of drive stock, and that's going to affect their ability to play the neutral game.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
That drive impact doesn't get through.
Nice block.
Knockdown. KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Player two with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a charges forward. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Ooh.
Sumo Sentai!
Okay, okay.
It's there!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Shuts down the air approach. Knockdown. The throw has escaped. Goes for the surprise rush in. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
Denied up top. Misses the drive impact.
Oh, that's a rough one. Never fun losing a match like that.
Good old slap.
There we go. Big hit there.
Closing moments of the round. One hit. What a slick combo to take that round.
Nicely played round there.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Fights back out of the corner. Launch with the raw pull-up. Anti-air drops him.
Amazing awareness there.
Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack leaves you at a disadvantage, so it's better to try an anti-air instead. Max SA gauges. They both have a burnout activate.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Are we going to see a comeback here?
They just need a little more. Can they do this?
Connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Wow, they both played so... As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Confident anti-air.
Oh, nice.
Steel slugging it out here. That drive impact is blocked.
Nice block.
Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws out the fireball to check them. Super armor does its job.
Okay. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us KO.
Nicely played round there.
Yeesh. That didn't look like a fair fight at all. Well, let me hear your thoughts.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go!
They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable.
Okay.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no.
Oh, super hard.
Wait a minute.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Okay.
KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances.
Yo, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Goes for the throw.
Smart stuff there.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Saw that throw coming easily. Both go for the throw, and they cancel out. Throws to get around their defense. Ooh. Parries the projectile. It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. Checks them with the projectile.
Just needs one more good hit. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Where is their opening?
Oh, this is getting crazy.
KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Wait a minute.
Taking stock. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player one is working with less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Baits out the attack and gets the punish count.
Amazing awareness there. What's gonna happen?
Player one will add some damage and flair with the super. No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Ooh, that was a close one. Heavy sweating over here.
Nicely done.
Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Shows the overhead. Steel slugging it out here. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time, so it's vital to not let that happen. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Can they survive this badly timed burnout? Throws them, what's next?
Ooh, nicely done.
Nails the anti-air. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Each hit is so important here.
Anyone could win this now with a solid combo.
Butt smash. KO.
Nicely played round there.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
Player 2 has a slight light lead, takes the hit, and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
Kyle Cannon left! Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Barely hanging on. Experience, there's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punish count.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. It's there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
Awesome, a run back. Let's do this.
Goes for the surprise rush in. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1 with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Just needs to find a way to close this out. Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player 2 is gonna have to hit.
Nice way to close out that round.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Reads the overhead well and blocks.
Nice block.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Checks with the medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Medium kick hits. There's a change of side. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. The opening on that impact. Just goes for it at this range.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. KO.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
That was a clinic on how a solid